Welcome to the Bison Coaches Corner. I'm Jeremy Jorgenson, and we're joined by Carolyn DeHoff, the head women's basketball coach at North Dakota State. As conference play starts, we want to kind of break things down and go through a non-conference schedule a little bit that really sets you up nicely for conference play. It was a tough non-conference schedule, but that's really what you wanted, Coach, wasn't it? To test your kids, to really know where you're at heading into conference play, because this league is tough this year.
This league is really good, and I think we got a taste of it this weekend. But what did we play? 13 games, 11 different conferences, 4 different time zones, every game time that we could, every different type of opponent, shooters, athletes, kids that pressed us, size, length, athleticism. So couldn't have asked more from a non-scheduling standpoint and environments for our kids to play in.
All right, now league play starts. You get 2 home games to start off, and IPFW and IUPUI are 2 of the contenders in this league, are they not?
They are.
Yeah.
Certainly with IPFW returning the Summit League player and preseason player of the year in Amanda Hyde, certainly a talent, and certainly with IUPUI having beat South Dakota State twice last year and ending up playing very well again this year with returning everybody but the Carrie Nelson gal. So again, 2 top level, IPFW got a win against Michigan State. Yeah. IUPUI has played very well against Indiana, Northwestern, beat a very good Youngstown team. So 2 very good teams in our conference.
Let's roll the IPFW highlights. It was a Thursday night game. It was a fantastic game. They have 2 really good players who scored a lot of points. And this first half action here, and talk about the flow of the game early on in the first half. They came out and built a lead, but you're trying to weather the storm and stay right with them.
They did. We went man-to-man and started Liz on Amanda Hyde, certainly trying to contain her, and, they got going, and so we decided to switch to a zone, and again, nice cut there by Liz. I like our player and ball movement there, and I certainly thought, Marina gave us a good spark for us in this game.
Now, Marina, there's a Brooke Lamar shot right there, but Marina Whittle, we're going to see her here with the rebound and the putback, but what a fantastic start to the game she had.
She really did, and, the tone for Marina is set so much on her rebounding. Right there you see her follow her shot, and had a double-double for us and just has that ability to be able to provide that for us night in and night out.
You just saw Hyde score right there. They get a hoop right before half, so it's a 6-point game at half here, and you did weather that storm. You're right in this ball game.
Oh, we are. Gave up, 42 points, but again, IPFW can really score the basketball. There's a nice little putback again by Marina rebounding, and I thought we came out in the second half, settled down, got them, to take some tough shots, and did a much better job rebounding.
That was a big shot right there. That was off a missed one-on-one, then a 3 by them. That was Rachel Reinhardt. Now we're at the tail end of the game here. This is a foul. They make the free throws, tie up the game. Talk about the last few minutes of this ball game. It was wild. There's Keena's big shot.
That's a big shot by Liz, opening up off of a quick that we called, and Marina, making a play within the play, finding the wide open kid. And again, what do we got? About 4 seconds left here, and penetration by Summit League Player of the Year, and a freshman trying to block the shot, and the call doesn't go our way.
Yeah, and she did have to hit 2 pressure-packed free throws, Amanda Hyde, and she did hit those, and sure enough, we head to overtime. Now, what's the mindset in overtime? You feel like you had the game won. It's tough to come back from that sometimes.
Well, it is, and again, we're doing it without Brooke Lamar, and I thought our kids handled themselves really well. We had a couple wide open looks by Bree Watman, that could have put a little bit of a dagger in them, but again, missed a couple free throws. Those are controllable things for us, really, the free throws. Right there where Amanda Hyde hit that step back 3, was an offensive rebound that we gave up with 4 seconds left. So, sure up a few things that are controllables, which our kids discussed on in between the 2 games. We let them watch the last 5 minutes and find out, what did we do well, what do we need to improve on, and I thought the feedback we got from our kids was great.
Now, Amanda Hyde had 35. Talk about her. She's a legit player of the year candidate.
She is a legit. She's just a tough match. She can shoot the 3. Obviously, she can step back. She can shoot it off catch and shoot, off the dribble, takes it off the dribble, keeps her dribble alive, has size, makes body contact, and certainly, is fearless, stepped up to the free throw line, made those 2 big free throws at the end of the game there. And regardless of the free throw shooting percentage that you have at that moment, that's a big situation. So I thought our kids battled. I thought our kids battled extremely well the whole game. And again, we say we're that close now with teams getting into overtime, getting into a double overtime.
Well, IUPUI came in on Saturday, and as we roll the highlights, how did you think your players handled the Friday after the big disappointment? Sometimes it's really hard to put that to rest.
Yeah, you know, you got a team like IUPUI who played South Dakota State pretty tough, and again, just their athleticism, their length, you know, they got kids that can shoot from the outside, they got athletes that can score inside, the Goss kid right there, pull up, jump, shoot, rebounders. I thought Friday our practice was lighthearted. I just think it was kind of a perfect storm with IUPUI being as good as they are and our kids, you know, just not really being able to score much against them defensively. And IUPUI was hitting on all cylinders.
Do you think they're the best defensive team in the league? I mean, they are just suffocating defensively, and much like the IPFW game, you could score inside. It wasn't there in this game.
No, it wasn't there. Even the couple of shots I remember where Holly popped open off of some screen action, and just their ability to close on shots, their ability to close gaps on penetration. I would say that they are the best team defensively in our league right now.
And as we continue to look at the highlights of this game, they're so balanced scoring, much different than IPFW, who got 63 from 2 players. Their scoring was all over the place.
They are, and just like we talked about, you know, the Rogers kid comes out and had, you know, had been shooting 3 for 20 from the 3, and certainly, you know, thought going against the zone and getting her covered, but you know, she hits 12 points, the first 4 baskets there from 3, and again, you got kids that stay around the basket that are supposed to and provide a post presence for them. Goss is a mid-range player, and then you've got the other kids that they serve their role. Dee that gets them the ball, defends for them, so that they are well balanced.
So 71-46 is the final. Coach, you start 0-2, but there were some positives to take out of the weekend. And, you know, how do you feel about what the team can learn from these 2 games?
Well, I just think we just keep putting the foot on the pedal here.
Yeah.
You know, don't let up. You know, show up and continue to compete every day in practice. Continue to compete against the kids that you're playing against here. We're in league play. You know, there isn't anything greater than that. You know, we've handled ourselves well on the road. We get our kids a little taste of victory. There's no saying what happens, and so you got to stay the course. Stay the course with what we're doing, and you count on the ball bouncing your way because you do that.
You know, there's no breathers in this league. As we look ahead to this week, at Omaha, at Western Illinois. Western Illinois beat St. Louis. They have great wins. Omaha, certainly no picnic. Talk about these 2 games.
Yeah, you know, and Western got them pretty good at home. And so that was a little bit of a surprise. But, you know, that they are playing well right now. And again, it's games on the road, and it's Omaha who runs a 1-1-3. So it takes a little preparation to kind of understand where the holes that we're going to find in there. And, you know, we got to be able to score on the road. But we also need to defend better. They've got some kids that, again, need attention paid to. And then you got Western that's a different style. They really spread you. They can score in so many ways. And then they mix up defensively what they do. But again, teams that we've seen and situations that we've been in. So let's have 3 great weeks of practice, or 3 days of practice here, and see what we can do with Western and Omaha this weekend.
Best of luck to you, Coach. Good luck to you on this road trip.
Thanks so much, Jeremy.
And media coverage for these road games are 7:40 The Fan with Jack Michaels. He'll have all the calls for you. Enjoy the games, and we'll be back next week to recap those for you. Have a great week.